Welcome to your regular dose of PaIN, where we will continue with the remaining excavates, the Discicristates. We still have a few more flagellates to discuss. Konti na lang to, promise. We have the Euglenozoans and the Percolozoans. For the Euglenozoans, specifically those under the group Kinetoplasta, more specifically Trypanosomatida, what they have is a single flagellum, either free or attached to the body by an undulating membrane. Ano naman tong kinetoplast? The kinetoplast, it's a mitochondrial genome that is closely associated with the base of the flagellum. It is not the nucleus. Iba pa po yung nucleus. But since, like we said, mitochondrial genome. So it is DNA. Hence, it tends to stain darkly, just like the nucleus of the cell. So when you're looking at these organisms under the light microscope, you're going to see two dark staining dots. One of them is the nucleus, the other one is the kinetoplast. The kinetoplast is a structure worth highlighting because the position of this relative to the nucleus, in combination with how the flagellum is attached, will tell you what type of mastigote it is. Mastigote is just what they identify as. Wala namang cyst stage tong mga to. So again, free-living feeding stage, trophozoites sila. But in the context of this group in particular, we just want to call them mastigotes. Coano, and amastigotes have the kinetoplast located anterior to the nucleus. With amastigotes, the prefix a means without, so it's a little bit misleading because you might think, walang flagellum, but meron naman. There is no free flagellum, but not no flagellum, no free flagellum. If you look at these structures, the flagellum, even if it's present, it's not visible under the light microscope. You're really just gonna see this little blob and then a nucleus and then there's just another kinetoplast there. Opisto and trypomastigotes will have their kinetoplast posterior to the nucleus. So ano naman tong juxtaform and liber form? Pagka juxta means nasa side or parang opposed to or parang nakadikit. Juxtaform mastigotes will have their flagella attached laterally, so along the side of the body, and coincidentally, they are also attached to an undulating membrane. Pag liber form, so isipin nyo no, libre, free! The flagella is free, it's not attached to anything. Now I want you to let this information simmer in your soupy brain for now, and we will return to this later, okay? And here are the Discicristates. So when you're trying to differentiate these species, try asking yourselves, what is the sample specimen? If it's in the blood, is it in the plasma or is it inside a white blood cell? Are there any unique structures present? Say the kinetoplast. What is the mastigote form? Kaya ang haba-haba ng kwento natin tungkol dun sa mastigote forms because there are certain species that will only have a particular mastigote form. Yung iba, as in trypomastigotes lang sila all the way. May iba na merong promastigote, and then merong amastigote, so on and so forth. Say in the case of Leishmania, if you're looking at human blood, you're going to see more of the amastigote stage inside white blood cells. Sometimes, you might see a promastigote stage if nagkataon yun, nakuha mong dugo is as in kakakagat lang sa kanya nung vector at kai-inject lang nung promastigote na yun. Because shortly after the promastigote, once it hits the human, it starts to turn into an amastigote. Promastigote stage, you're really going to see that in the vector, which is the sandfly. How about the two Trypanosomas? So one is African and one is American. So what do you call an African-American Trypanosoma? Please don't answer that question. For Trypanosoma brucei, the causative agent of African sleeping sickness, what an ass. So you'll see the epimastigote stage in the vector, what they call tsetse fly. If it makes it easier for you, it's the fly you want to shoo away. So che fly. There's the trypomastigote stage, which you will find in your human blood sample. For T. cruzi, which is the American version, South American version, it's also known as Chagas disease. Because magchachaga ka sa kanya. Chagas disease. C for cruzi, C for Chagas, and C for the shape of the trypomastigote in the blood, which they usually appear as just C-shaped trypomastigotes. For Trypanosoma brucei, you're going to see that they're a lot larger, and also they're a lot squigglier in terms of the size of the kinetoplast relative to the nucleus. Trypanosoma cruzi tends to have larger kinetoplasts. Which mastigote stage you're going to see at which specimen? The epimastigote stage, you will see that in the vector, the triatomine bug. The trypomastigote stage, you will see somewhat in the bug to the human blood, and then you'll also see an amastigote stage in the human tissue. This is when knowing the life cycle becomes very, very helpful. If you know kung ano yung mga mastigote forms for that specific parasite, and then you see that, then bam, you know that that is it. If you were given a particular mastigote form, you would also know the organism from which the parasite was obtained. San kinuha yung parasite na yon at that stage. And of course, the species based on number 1. Siguro nagbabasa kayo ng life cycle, and then you see these words like procyclic trypamastigotes, metacyclic trypamastigotes, bakit dumadami yung words dito? Ayoko na. Pag sinabi lang natin procyclic, the loose definition is that it's the non-infectious stage. Whereas the metacyclic form is the infectious stage. Yun yung nahanap kong sagot. Baka may iba kayong mahanap. Pwede rin naman. Add nyo na lang. Share nyo sa comment. Let's go to Naegleria for a second. So you need 3 ladies really to help. Remember the whole thing about Naegleria. Kita nyo, ang daming white blood cells. Celebrity kasi yan si Naegleria, dinudumog siya ng white blood cells. Ang screen name niya ay si Bea. So sinong Bea? Bea Ilongzo. Ayoko na. Tama na. Please. Bea, brain-eating amoeba. There shouldn't be any foreign substance in your nervous system, and the presence of Naegleria will therefore elicit an immune response. Hence, the pathology of Naegleria is primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, otherwise known as PAM. That's your second lady. When you hear itis, it means inflammation. What is inflammation? It is an immune response. What are the cells that facilitate immune response? White blood cells. Kaya, daming white blood cells surrounding your Naegleria. Does it make sense? The third lady is Brenda. Pag dumating si Bea, sure akong susunod si Pam and si Brenda. Sino ba si Brenda? Brenda Mage. O yan, tapos na tayo sa Discicristates and actually, we're done with the excavates. Ito yung mga diniscuss natin. Diba? Nandyan na, yung Glinozoa, nandun sina Trypanosoma. For Heterolobosia or Percolozoa, they are the group that exhibits the amoeboid, the flagellate, and cyst forms. The representative for that is Naegleria. Parabasalia for your Trypomonas and your Diantamoeba. The Retortamonads here, and that is your excavates. I will see you in your next dose of PaIN brought to you by the amoebas. See you next time.